Welcome back, and it is absolutely a beautiful day today. And I'm out here working on the orange crate. And today's little project is these things. I actually want to get this thing on the road and driving around. And it's got pretty bad tires. Like, I can't drive it on the road like that. I know I drove it home on that. That was because I was too dumb to take new wheels and tires out with me. And since I'm going to switch it, I need to get rid of the rims because I'm not running these rusty old split rims. I just don't want to do it. So I'm putting new ones on. Well, not new ones, but used ones. But it's not a split rim. It's got some old tires on it that'll get changed later. I just want to get something on it so I can run. So today's project is I'm going to clean these up. Hand polish them and wax them and throw them on the truck and see what it looks like. And they all match, the colors all match, which is nice because the ones that are on the truck don't match. I might even polish those up and throw them on, but we'll see. These are off of a 91-92 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 6.9 Cummins motor in it. So it's staying all Dodge. Holy fucking. I guess I'll use the tailgate. Dirty. Right, so here's what we're working with right here. And these are 16-inch rims. Like I said, off of a Dodge 2500 Ram. They actually bolt right up to a D200. Same bolt pattern, same back spacing, all that stuff. So if you're looking for different rims, anything that fits a 92 Dodge 2500 will fit your D200. The rims are in pretty good shape, but of course they have that patina that we're looking for. The tires are garbage, but they're just going on there for now so I can drive around the neighborhood. They all seem to be in pretty good shape, and I'm just kind of giving you a before and after. So remember what these look like. So when we're all done, we can compare the two. Yeah, let's get to working. All right, so before we begin, let's go over our super professional detailing tools we got here. We got a bucket with dish soap in it, super high concentrated. We got scrubby things. We got gloves. We've got wash mitt that is not used for anything else except for everything else. And then we got a hose over there. And usually I'd use my pressure washer for this, but it was lended to a friend who was supposed to get it back a couple days ago. And then all of a sudden they're out of town. And well, here we are. Don't ever lend your tools out. Not only do these bolt right up to the truck, boom. It's a funny story. My friend that was borrowing the pressure washer just returned it. So Alright, so I actually debated on whether or not I want to hand polish these because they do look pretty dang good. I don't know, I figured I'd test rub a spot and see what I think about it. And I think it looks just that much better. So as annoying as hand rubbing this is, I'm gonna do it. So, get my super professional hand polishing rag. Let's get to work. It really just makes the colors pop just slightly more. It also makes them look quite a bit cleaner. I really need a little polisher. The silver is definitely deeper than on the other ones. There's a little bit of sparkle in there that really pops out. Waxing with the infamous bottomless can of wax here. Although I'm going to use a lot of this stuff on this truck. Really, when you're waxing something like this, be liberal. I mean, this stuff obviously hasn't been cleaned or washed or waxed in a long time. And then, just for the fun of it, you know, these tires aren't worth much, but gotta respect their patina too. As far as tire shine goes, I do like the natural look better than I like the wet look. Just the clean, super clean black look. Patina of the rim. See how much that silver pops now? And yet it's still rusty, still ugly. Well, last one. I don't know if the difference in these is coming across, but it's definitely subtle because silver's a hard color to work with. That thing is popping just a little bit more than this one. You know, it's just a little bit more, but you know, it's worth it in my opinion. It's also just fun to do, man. I think we're ready to put some tires on this thing. Some bad cracks in those treads, man. All right, with the threads all cleaned up and it's all degreased, and what you want to do, if you do something like this, don't do this on regular cars or like daily drivers or cars that you drive all the time. But I mean, if you pull something out of a field that's been sitting for 24 years and you go to change these, I always like to put just a little dab of anti-seize in here just to help fight the rust. That's a little too much. Fight the rust and kind of help rejuvenate it. And like I said, don't do this with like regular cars. You also want to be really careful not to get any of this stuff on the roundy whatever, you know, the pointy end. And if you do, just wipe it off really good. But then just Get it in there. Wipe off access. All right, that'll work. I'm happy with that. Yep. Just needed some motivating. Man, if I had one of those little sonic washers, get all these lugs just beautifully cleaned. But I mean, then we'd be doing a different kind of truck, you know. So the moment of truth, all that research had told me that these wheels will fit this truck. Let's find out. Heavy ass wheel, man. Is that bearing or something? Oh, that's bearing. Looks like I'll be putting bearings in it. Look at that. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that. These are stock type tires, by the way. This is what came on them originally. I mean, these are not the original tires, but this is what they look like. Dang. Dang. All right, we're halfway done. But now we're on the driver's side. And if you look real close at the lug nuts, on the passenger side, there's an R stamped into the end of these. On the driver's side, there's an L, because on the driver's side, the nuts are reverse thread. So just know that when you go to take these off on this side. That's how they used to do it back in the old days. These are all breaking really nice and easy. All right, so for this side, we're gonna get a little bit more aggressive because some of these were really rusted. So we're using air power. And make sure you got your safety goggles on. All right, tire time. Everything I have found so far So when let me get in here. All right. So when that dealer installed factory undercoating was put in, they definitely missed a little bit. Must have been spraying from this angle down here, and it must have been lunchtime. That's great. I love seeing stuff like that. All right, let's get this thing done. To put the last tire on. This is exciting. Well, there we go. They're finally on. And it took a long time. But you know, if you pull something out of a field, there's a lot of cleaning, there's a lot of rust, there's just a lot of stuff. And I think it's about time we go test on her, see how she does. Now I'll be able to drive above 40. I'm taking her on the highway. Feast your eyes on those wheels. Those look nice. You know, they're nothing special. They're just cool. Alright, well, I want to thank y'all for watching another one of my videos. And keep following along. I got so much work to do on this thing. And this was a whole day getting all this stuff cleaned up and polished up. And next I need to do brakes, because I think only one of them is working right now. It still needs a tune up. The outside definitely needs to be polished. So much work. But thank you for watching. Give a like, give a subscribe. If you have comments, please comment. I love reading all the comments. And thank you. Have a nice rest of your day. And get out in your yard and work on your stuff. Well, on the highway now. I'm actually doing highway speeds, and it feels great. Doesn't have any of the flat spots the old crusty tires had on it. Whoa, look at that. And anyway, it drives a lot straighter too. I mean, I know I've got a wheel bearing out. It's a little loose, but I mean, it's not too bad. This is working out great. Dude, that guy up there is just in and out. Yeah. Anyway, this has been a great experience. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, is this what you're doing today? This is the plan, huh? All right.